Hi guys, welcome back to Bella's recipe. Today we are going to be making gizzard and dodo. So as you can see, I'm just washing the gizzard. Just washing it with lukewarm water, not too hot, not too cold. Gizzard. So you can choose gizzard of your choice. It can be turkey gizzard or chicken gizzard. So now we're ready to season it. The measurements that I've used will be down in the description bar. I'm just used to just dashing it all in because I just know how to gauge it, that's all. And then just gonna marinate everything in. Brilliant. Just chop some onions. I love onions in a lot of what I cook, so it gives it a flavor. And just cover it and leave it on low medium. You notice that I didn't put any water. So now we're just chopping up the plantain. Well, it's your choice how you want the plantain. Some people like their plantains to be ripe. I just like mine to be just all right. So this is one way of cutting the plantain. Slicing it into four and then chopping it into cubes. And this is another way of cutting the plantain. So you can cut it flat or you can cut it upwards. It's really down to you. Just be careful with that knife because that knife can be sharp. Now we're just going to check on the gizzard. As you can see, it's cooking great. I've just added a little bit of water so the pot doesn't dry up. So just cover that up, let it cook a bit more. In the meantime, I've got my tomatoes, onion, bell pepper, and small peppers. This has already been washed, by the way, so I'm just putting it inside the blender. I'm using Habinaro peppers as well, just to give it a bit of spice. You can obviously choose how much spice you would like to put in there. And then again, more onions. Then we're going to blend it all together. It doesn't need to be smooth, just blend ahead. Chopped and put oil in the pot to get very hot, and I've just put in the plantain. This is now the plantain golden, nice and brown. I've just put tissue paper to let the oil absorb. At this point, the gizzard is already cooked now. I'm just chopping it up into small little pieces. You don't want it to be too big. It's small little pieces, as you can see. Just getting it chopped up, ready for fry. Now we're good. The oil's there and it's good to fry. We're just gonna fry down the gizzard for a little bit as well. I've just used the same oil for the plantain. So now we're getting ready for the stew. I've literally started off with onions, and I've put the peppers in, the blended peppers that we had, then just put some seasoning. I put maggi cube. What I've done here, I've taken out some pepper actually. So the pepper's cooked in a little bit. I've taken it out. The reason why I've taken it out because I know it's going to be too much initially, but we can gradually mix it in. So I'm throwing in the gizzard into the mix now. Just going to stir that in. And then that's just going to cover up, just leave it for a few minutes. Chopping up some bell peppers. This just gives it extra touch of flavor. You can use any color you prefer. This is what I had at home. I'm going to throw in the bell peppers in. Mix it up, as you can see. Now we're going to add the cooked plantain, the fried plantain. We'll add it into the mixture. Just add it in. If you need at this point to put more sauce that you put aside, please do. Mine I felt was absolutely fine without the sauce. And at this point you can also just do final tasting just to make sure the seasoning is just right. And this is it, guys, the final result. You can have it as a starter or side, however you please. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. See you next time.